Princess Diana would have hated Meghan Markle. Harry hasn't got a clue. Today, an astrologer shared with us that Diana would have spotted the stalker woman, rapidly have sensed that Meghan is a narcissist and unsuitable as a wife for her son, and made sure that Harry was forewarned. This expert added, Diana was a naturally empathetic person, so she was frequently in tune with others' feelings, meaning she would have felt the coldness inside Meghan Markle. Diana would have sensed Meg's need to be the center of attention, and I think Diana would have driven her away. To continue, she said Diana might not have made her own love match when it came to marriage, but I think she would have wanted both sons to wait and have a long courtship. She would have approved of the way Prince William took things with Catherine, which was very slowly. By contrast, a 5-month engagement after dating for 2 months would have not been allowed. And yes, Diana would have stood up against Harry's threats of saying the royals were awful for not letting him wed his stalker yacht girl. That's the other thing Diana would not have been cool with. In fact, she would have hated the porn past of Meghan's when she wore her fedora to the show that she was open for business. Ew. Diana, who was a virgin when she married, being okay with her beloved baby boy marrying that? No, not at all. They would have only been rejection, and Meghan Markle wouldn't have gotten her foot in the front gate of Kensington Palace, which I think she did because Charles was so lenient with Harry due to Diana's death. Had Diana been alive, I don't think Harry would have married quickly, and he probably would still have mental health issues, only he wouldn't have married a divorced woman from America with huge personality flaws. Diana would have sensed the bully within Meg. She would have spotted the way that she shoved Harry aside. Diana wouldn't have let this happen. That's the one thing Harry should have realized by now. He made this mess by marrying that, so it's all his own fault for caving into the pressure. Deal with it, man. She's your dream wife, so enjoy and let the rest of us live in peace and quiet. Diana, Princess of Wales, would have never liked or loved someone like Harry's current wife. That's what I believe. Back last month, another astrologer also thought that Diana's spirit had been trying to reach Prince Harry against wrecking himself and leaving the royals. This expert explains, I learned that Diana had regrets for her notorious TV interview. Harry should have taken that into consideration before leaving the royals. Plus, this important thing happening after Prince Charles and Diana had divorced, and toward the end of her life. Diana was watching a video clip of herself walking toward Prince Charles, and she suddenly flashed a big warm smile for him, with a little laugh as she held out her hand to greet him. As she watched the video clip, she surprisingly stated, "We would have made a good team." That has always stayed in my memory bank. It showed that Diana had changed her attitude due to a new maturity, more confidence, and higher thinking. She obviously meant if Charles had not first been so deeply involved with Camilla, and had she developed more maturity and understanding, yes, then they could have made a good team. I think she had deeply loved Prince Charles and was able to make new assessments after going through various life experiences following their divorce. If Diana were alive, I don't think Harry would have ever had Meghan in his life. He might have pulled back from the royals, but Diana would have told him to talk to Catherine, Duchess of Kent. I only just found out about how she stepped back, and it was all done with the Queen's approval, even becoming a Roman Catholic. She is amazing and has done hands-on work with charities quietly, takes a train to places, and just gets on with it. Done so discreetly most of us never knew. She was fully involved in royal duties and she suffered 2 dreadful losses of babies. Did we know? We may not have heard from her mouth. Eventually, she quietly told the Queen she wanted to drop her HRH and title and just be Mary Kent, I think. She still attends events with her husband, but not in a formal way. All good. Harry could have done that, and perhaps Chelsea would have been prepared to marry him or some other nice young woman, not looking to be the center of attention. Diana would have come to the realization that she was an attention seeker and that her courting the media was not such a great thing to do. So she would have discouraged Harry from marrying a celebrity-type person. Diana would be appalled that Harry had left his brother to take the weight of the crown when his grandmother and his father die. I don't think she would have cared for Meghan, quite frankly. Meanwhile, in this latest news that we just received, Harry is showing the world he hasn't got a clue. He's gone to live in America and is now criticizing their First Amendment, the right to free speech. He is self-centered, self-obsessed, aggrieved, and resentful. The Brits have seen through him, and so will the Americans. He couldn't be more wrong in thinking that people want to hear him getting everything off his chest and airing every grievance in public. What happened to the royal stiff upper lip? It is unacceptable and unbecoming for someone in his position to constantly bleat about how hard his life is. He said he's talking about his troubles to help others. This is coming from someone who has and continues to have a life of unparalleled luxury and privilege. Nobody in America who has just a few dollars in their pocket and who is worried about losing their job will be able to identify with Harry. Any American who finds life a struggle will look upon a royal millionaire who has everything he wants and without having to work for it with suspicion. Instead of making himself look foolish by doing what the actress tells him, he should look to Princess Anne. She will have problems as everyone does, but she just gets on with things. She doesn't wallow in self-pity or spend all day analyzing it. Very soon, Harry will not be wanted on either side of the pond. Not only that, in August 2019, Meghan Markle told her PR representatives that she wanted to break the internet. She made the statement during a meeting with the company Sunshine Sachs. The actress told them she was more concerned about the U.S. media than the British. Meghan Markle hired Sunshine Sachs behind the backs of Buckingham Palace press chiefs. They were not consulted over the decision to bring in the New York PR company. She made it clear to the palace that she wanted to enjoy the benefit of being a celebrity in the States, rather than, as in Britain, continually being held to a higher standard of behavior as a member of the royal family. This happened almost 2 years ago. As we all know, the Harry and Meghan circus has been allowed to run and run like a truck racing down a hill without brakes. They've made things difficult for the Queen and the rest of the family. Both of them have disrespected Her Majesty more than anyone could have imagined. Harry has recently publicly blamed Charles, the Queen, and Prince Philip for his upbringing. The duplicitous duo is an absolute disgrace to the royal family and have shown that they thrive on lies and hatred. As far as the royals are concerned, both Harry and the actress are finished. It's all over for them. There is no way back. The line has been crossed. But the public needs to know what action is going to be taken against them. If nothing is done, the country will turn against the monarchy. Harry will be booed on the streets if he returns to the UK. Of that, there is no doubt. Groups are already planning such a reception for him. When this happens, it will signal the beginning of the fall of the House of Windsor. How much more can the royal family take? Discuss this couple with us in the comment section below, and let's analyze this pair of traitors together. Feel free to share this video of mine to anyone who needs it. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe below to get more interesting videos from Kate Middleton and the Queen News team in the future. Again, thanks for watching, good night, and see you tomorrow.